They are some of the biggest names in entertainment today. Star Wars, Superman, Batman, Star Trek, Indiana Jones? Wait, Spider-Man? What the? Who are these people?
You know, this is so cool. I mean, they almost never let me fly, but like today, they said that everybody gets to.
I think fan films can be sort of defined as coming from people that want to play in a universe that they love, but they're made not for distribution in theaters, but for other fans. The problem is with the internet, you expand that viewership tremendously.
Whoa! You have a built-in audience with a fan film that you wouldn't have with an original work.
Troops was probably the first viral video, because I mean the concept didn't even exist at the point that you could download an entire movie off the internet. And once people got a taste of that, they're like, you know, I wonder what else I could find on the internet.
Okie doke, shut the camera off.
People are waiting 10, 20 hours to download this thing. And so it just begs the question from the news media, what's worth waiting for 10 or 20 hours to download?
Our episodes are downloaded by upwards of 30 million people. Star Trek Enterprise was being viewed by 3 million people. And Paramount knows that.
Well, I had J.J. Abrams tell me that we showed them the way. We proved that other people could step into the shoes of these iconic characters, because until we did it, it was taboo.
Painters learn how to paint by imitating the great masters, and you learn how to make movies by imitating George Lucas or Spielberg or whoever it is.
We were just some kids on the Gulf Coast that wanted to remake a Raiders movie, and we were just doing it for ourselves. We weren't really concerned about copyright. We weren't aware of copyright. We certainly weren't planning to make any money from it.
The studios have a right to protect their own copyright, but I don't think they should try to crimp the style of amateur filmmakers who are doing it just for fun.
Early on, I was hearing from a lot of studio executives like, well, we're shutting these guys down. It's like, really? There's some really good stuff out there. You might want to take a look at this.
Lucasfilm and folks like that who find ways to embrace the fan films get the better press, because of course you went, oh, Warner's shut down that guy's Superman film, you know, and it was really good, and that's terrible. And whereas Lucas, you know, gives you prizes.
What is the meaning of this?
We've opted to not only let people play, but to encourage people to play.
What's going to happen from a copyright perspective when you can't tell the difference between what's made at home and what's made by a studio?
I want the studios to be worried that new original films are going to come out and make their franchise stuff look boring.
Batman Dead End. Look at that quote in Wizard magazine. It's the hottest movie of the summer, but you can't see it in any theater.
You made me, Daddy.
It is an art form where you are going into a project fully knowing that everything that you put into that project will probably never see a return. And this is all driven by money, and fan filmmakers don't see any of that. But they still do it, and they love doing it. And that's dedication to an art form that I have to salute.
It's tales of Hollywood dreams on household budgets, where fans, copyright, and fair use collide. It's stories of fan films and fan filmmakers in Backyard Blockbusters.